Okay, so students, see, today I will discuss about this lecture 9 about the MySQL database. Okay, how to create database, how to use the database, then you will learn how to create tables, how to enter the records, how to update the records, delete the records. Okay, so these operations we will perform in today's lecture. Okay, so MySQL. Go to your exam control panel, start this one, Apache server. After that you start this MySQL. So MySQL database also you start. Okay, so go to this admin. So here you have to give the port number. So what is the port number? This is the port number. What is the port number? 8080. 8080. First go here, and here you click this PHP my admin. On the right side you click this PHP my admin. Then it will go to the database. See, this is our database dashboard. Okay, here you have the databases. So default database is this one, MySQL. You can see the tables here. By default it is there here. Okay, if you want, you have to create a new database by clicking this. So coming to your lecture here, so we use which language? SQL, structured query language we use. So this language is used to define your database, manipulate your data. Manipulate means perform read, delete, update operations. Then write the query, select star from, update or delete, okay, insert. Those operations you can do. Okay, so this is the introduction. What is SQL, when it is introduced, and what it follows. In the database it follows these rules, CORD rules. Okay, so if you follow this, there will be like ACID properties, ACID, ACID, ACID properties. Okay, so you will not have duplicate data, you will not have redundant data. These are the rules you studied in introduction to database. Okay, so now we are using this RDBMS, yani Relational Database Management System. These are the types of RDBMS softwares: Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, okay, MySQL, PostgreSQL, SQLite. So these are all the softwares which are called RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. Okay, so in the introduction to database you studied this one. It is paid, licensed version. So now this one we are using because it is open source, free. You don't need to pay money to use that software. Okay, so this is the one which we are going to use. So, and we will cover this one, MySQL. So it's an open source software, it's a lightweight, it occupies less space. Okay, online also you can use the version of MySQL online also. You can keep your data online. So on the go, on the fly, you can create your database tables, insert the data, etc. So that's why this MySQL is popular. So now see, we have to create these tables in the database. Okay, these are the tables like visitors, organization, and visits. Login now. Right, so I was giving introduction about this one, MySQL and SQL. So now to exercise, we can create these type of tables: visitors, organization, visit, inside a database. So first you have to create a database, and you must know what are the different data types in this MySQL. See here you have, these are the data types. So if you want to store a small data, so you can use this bit, tiny bit, which has the range of values from this number to this number. Small integers, it has a range from this number to this. Integers, this is the range. So double, float, all these are the data types you have. Okay, Boolean, 0, false, true values. Okay. So some of the data types you can use this in the MySQL. So string data types are this one. These are the numbers. If you are storing character something, you can use these things. Okay, character for male, female, like that. Gender if you are storing. Blob. Blob is to store pictures. Binary long object. Blob meaning binary long object to store the pictures. Like in the website, you want to upload your photo. So photo is stored in the database in this format, tiny blob or blob. Small pictures, tiny blob. If you have big pictures, this much. See, this much bytes you have. So if you have pure characters, you use the data type text. Like in Oracle, you use varchar2. So here you use this one, text. Okay, so tiny blob, tiny text, blob, text, then enum. So enum, like you have credit card. Credit cards you have types, no? Visa, Master. So that values you can give. They are called enum. Okay. So like for example, major, IT, bio, communication. So that values you can define if you use this data type. Right. So these are the string data types, and these are the numeric data types. Now date related data types. So you use this formats, these data types. If you want to store a date, use this. If you want to store time, you want both, this one. Or you use this one, timestamp. It is used to record when you did the operation, yani when you perform the insert, when you perform the update, at what time, that is stored. Okay. Only you want to store year, this one, year. Right. So numbers, text, string, date related and time related data types. Okay. Now this is the introduction. Now you want to log in into MySQL. Actually, this is we need to install the MySQL. Then we use these commands, and we follow by typing the commands on this command prompt. Okay, but here in the XAMPP server, you have an inbuilt Apache server and inbuilt MySQL. If you want, you can also install in your local computer MySQL. I think I don't have MySQL. I don't have. So if you want, you can install that also. Let me check whether I have that or I don't have that. MySQL. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? I think I downloaded. Deleted, I think. So if you want, you can download MySQL download. Okay. This one or this one, anyone you can choose. Okay, so downloads MySQL community server. This one, MySQL. Yeah, it will come like this for you. So this is the link. So for Windows, you download this one. So it will ask you, do you have the account, Oracle account? If you have, login. Otherwise, just click this one, start my download. Then it will start downloading here. Okay, I am installing externally. Already no need this one, but to show you I am just demonstrating it. Already we have the database. We use this one in the exam. It's a package, Apache server and the MySQL. Both are there in this one. But imagine this is not working for you, or you want to install the MySQL externally. Then this is the steps you have to follow. Okay, so go to the downloads. See, this is the downloads. Okay, this is a file which I downloaded. So I will try to install this one. Double click install. So this is in my local computer I am installing. Okay, I pass. Okay, so which type of setup you want? You want server only? You want default? You want client version only? Everything. These are the various options before you. Okay, suppose I choose this one. Okay. Shell, router, workbench, Visual Studio. It will install many things here. So I choose this one. It is very simple. Okay, so now see, this is ready to install. Execute. It is installing. Okay, so installation complete. Click next. Okay, now it is ready to configure any username, password, those things. So click next. This is the port number. Okay, I will change this port number because already in exam I am using this one. So both at the same time, if I use, there will be a conflict, there will be a clash. So I will just make it 3307. Any number you can give. Okay. So it is asking to give the password. Give the password now. So password you can give. By default, the user is root. Okay. So root, if I give you the password, root itself. You can use any password with length. And also you can create users like admin, employee, clerk, manager, like that you can add here if you want. Okay, add the user, give the role here, what type of role he is. See, manager, admin, blah blah blah. We don't need that one. It's a simple way of defining or configuring the database. Right now, this is our service name. Now give this one, give full access to the windows. Now it will check all these steps now. It will perform one by one the configuration. Okay, see all the steps it has configured. Now you click finish. Okay, so now click next. This is no need, copy the log to clipboard. Just it is done. Now you can see here, if you type MySQL, can you see this is the one, MySQL command line. Okay, you can see here, see this one, MySQL command line. Okay. Workbench I did not install. So I type MySQL, click this one, MySQL command line client. So it will ask for the password. So what is the password I give? Root. Enter. Alas, this is the command prompt. Okay. Now I logged in as root. Okay. So this is the command prompt of MySQL. Next, first step is you have to create the database. This is the command to create the database. Okay. First of all, see what are the databases available. So the command is show databases semicolon. This is to see the databases what is already available. See, these are the databases already available. In the online version also I will show you. See, these are the databases already available. Can you see here? Information underscore schema, this one, and MySQL, this one. Then it's open. Performance underscore schema and sys. So these are some default databases available. If you want to create your database, then you have to type this command. Create database. What is the name of the database you want to give? So here, create database. Database. What is the database you want to create? For example, like what is that? SIS portal. Okay, student information system. Semicolon. Plus, now database is created. What is the command? This is the command. Create database, and this is the name of the database. This. Now I want to see the database. So again you type this command, show database. Enter. Now can you see here SIS? This is my database. After you create the database, from these I have to choose that particular database which I created. So the command is use, what is your database name? SIS use. Yani there are many options, but which one you want to work with? Now see, database is changed. Before default is MySQL. Now I am using SIS, database name SIS. Now I want to see what are the tables present in this SIS. The command is this one, show tables. Show tables, enter. There is no tables, we have to create tables. New database, this is fresh, new. So this is offline version. Online version, you have to click here. Just this is wizard type, so just click here. Okay, so what is the name of the database? For example, I say tourist, the name of database tourist. Then click create. Okay, so see, the database is created here and it is asking to create table. Okay, so here also see, I say create database tourist. Okay, use TOURIST. Okay, show databases. These are the databases. So I want to use this database, means you have to say use the name of the database. Now we have created the database. Okay, and we have seen this one. Next is creating the table. Go back, introduction to database. So you know this one, how to create table. So create table syntax is this one. So create table, what is the name of the table, column name, data type, and these are the commands for not null, to make it as primary key, and that key should be increased automatically, the number. So auto increment you have to do. Okay, so this is the commands. You can provide it on the screen. See, I will copy this to make the work faster. Okay, so I best put it here first. Okay, to avoid some special characters. Offline I will create. Okay, so here like this you have to paste it or type it, then click enter. Now see, I want to see the tables. What is the command? Show tables. Can you see one table is there in this database? What is this one? This one. I want to see the structure of the database table. Command is describe, DESC. What is the name of the table? Visitors, semicolon. Now can you see, these are the column names, type of data type of these columns, whether it is null, not null, is it a primary key, is it automatically incremented. So this is the description of this table visitors. So that is this command. Online version, if you want, it will take time. See here, first you have to write this one. What is the name of the table? Visitors. How many number of columns you want? See here, how many columns are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you give 4, or you want 5, give 5. It is up to you. Then click this button, create. This one, go. Now see, it is asking me to type the columns. So what is a column here? Visitor ID. Okay, what is the data type? Integer. See here you have the data types, different data types. Okay, integer. Size, how much size? you can mention here size if you have any ID like 5, 10, like that. Okay, so default null or what value you can choose. Actually it is not null. Okay, so not null means we have to use in primary keys here. Where is that? Null index here, primary. If you want to make it a primary key, use this. If you want to make it a unique key, use this. Okay, and primary key. Okay. Name, do you want to give any name? If you want, you can give like visitors primary key. V it's okay, it's not asking. Okay, size, again, do you have any size for that? If you have, you give it, otherwise no problem. Okay, so I made visitor ID primary key. Now what they are saying, see, it should be auto incremented. AI yani auto increment. Click this option. Now it is same, this line and whatever we do now, those are all same. I type the name, data type, primary key, then auto increment, right? So these are the constraints you can apply on the first column. Second one is what? Name. Type name. What is the data type? Character. So here character. What is the size? Look, 50. Okay, so null, not null, we have to mention. So I say here okay, we will see that later. Not null option is not coming here. Okay, so first column, second column, now third column, email. Okay, so email also character, size, how much? 50. Then affiliation, yani you belong to which department, like that. What is that? Character. Size 200 bytes or length. Class, now it is ready. So you can click this button, save. You want to check the command, see here preview SQL is there. If you click this, this is my command to create the table, like how I give you here. This is the command, no? So same, it is generating automatically this one. Okay, so now you just click the button, save. Right, see, table is created under this one. Visitors, see, what are the columns? These are the columns. So these are the columns you have. Okay, table structure, right? So this is the way how you create the table in MySQL. So likewise, you can create this table and this table. Okay. So shall we create this one? Visitor, organization. I will create it, okay? Where is that? Where is it? So another table. So you want to another table means click new. Okay, what is the name of the table? You give organizations. How many columns you can add here? What is that? Organization ID. Integer. Not null. Primary key. Auto increment. So these are the default features. Okay, auto increment. Next, what you have? Name 50 characters. So character size 50. Okay, then next, address 200 because it is long. Okay, next is notes. If you want comments or feedback or something, notes. So it is text. Where is text? Is yani the values will be more. You can store more number of characters, right? Then go save the button. See, another table is created here, organizations. Okay, columns are this one. So two tables, another table, this one, visits. Okay, so another table I create, new, the table name visits. What is that column names? Visit ID, integer, auto increment, primary key. Okay, auto increment. Next one, what is that? Visitor ID. What is the data type? Integer, unsigned, not null. Okay, so for the time being we leave like this. Okay, then what is that? Organization ID. Organization ID. Then date. Sorry. Date, select date. Okay, then I go for saving, right? So we have how many tables? See here, 3 tables are there. Okay, in the normal version, in the offline version, if you want to create, copy this, go here, paste here, table organizations. What is this one? Syntax greater than. I copied that one. No? That's why. So the symbol is coming. That's why. Okay, so 2 tables. Another table. Okay, so I will copy this, paste there. So both I am showing offline, online. So show tables now. See, these are the 3 tables: organizations, visitors, visits. 3 tables are there. So here online also you have 3 tables, right? So we created the database, we created the tables. So these are the commands I already discussed you. Show tables to show the tables, describe to view the structure of the table, and list table. Yani you want to query the database, you have to write select star from. But for the time being we don't have data. We have to insert the data. So how do you insert the data? Using this command. Using this command you can insert the data. So copy, go here, paste here. See, 3 rows are inserted. So what is this name? It's visitor. So select star from visitors. Can you see 3 records are there? Online, we will go online and insert. So which one? Visitors table. Okay, so here also you can write the query. Here you can go to click this option, SQL. Okay, here you type your query. For example, see here. Okay, this is the data. I want what operation? Select. If you give this one, select it. Insert means insert. So I just click this one, right? So values we have to give values. Okay. Okay, now go button. Click the go button. Now see, 3 rows inserted successfully, right? So this is the command, insert into blah blah blah. Now go to this visitors, click this visitors. Now you can see this, these are the records. Manually you want to insert, you can insert. Okay. So this is the way how you can create the table and insert the data, right? So this is online, this is offline. So likewise the second table data. So I'll try in offline. I think this quotation is a problem. Some problem came. Okay. Used URIST. Use, okay. Select star from visitors. So this is the data. So for that table, another table. This one, insert into organizations. It is asking this one. Insert into table name values 1 2 3 1 2 3. Some special characters are there, I guess. Because I am trying to copy and paste. So this one I think. Okay. Control set. This one. Okay, now see, select star from organizations. Okay, 2 records are there. So same, I put it online. So where is that one? Organizations. Click that one, go to SQL, select here insert, right, paste your query or you type your query. Click go. Okay, 2 rows inserted. Okay, see there. Now these are the 2 rows. Another one, last one. Visits. In the visits table, we are going to insert the data. So insert, paste, go. Okay, 3 rows inserted. Right, so here any special characters? Right, here also inserted. Now we have data in all the 3 tables. Okay, this is visits. This is organization, another one visitors. So 3 tables, the data is there in offline. Here also we have 3 tables with the data. First table, second table, third table. Fine. So we have inserted this one. So likewise, we can retrieve the data by using the select star from. So here in the online, where you can type here only. Okay. So here you type this query, click the go button. So it will show you these records. So what query you type, that it will show. So this is a syntax in your database introduction what you study. Okay, group by, having, blah 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 you can use. So these are the commands. Select star from table names, or you want to see only specific columns, specify the specific column names. Okay, for example like this, what you want, visitor columns. I want visitor ID, so here select visit ID, comma, and date. Okay, so just click go. It is showing me visit ID and date. So specific columns, if you want, you can write this query. Right? Any conditions greater than particular date, equal to particular number, you can mention here. Okay. Suppose like you want to say select star from organizations where name is equal to this one, Acme. So that you can write it here. Okay. Select star from, what is a table name? Select star from organizations, I guess. Yeah, organizations. From organizations where name or what is a column? Yeah, name is equal to Acme. Okay, go. Okay, you can see only one record based on your condition. So this is my condition. Criteria. Right? So if you want multiple data from multiple tables, you can write this one, comma, like this. First table, comma, second table. And joins. This query you can perform here. In the SQL, go here, type here. Now see, I got this answer. Right? So that is this one. So multiple tables data you want to select. This is the syntax. Okay, you can use according to your requirements. Now update. So you want to update the data in your tables. Like see, here you want to update the organization table. Address as Boston. So what is the address here for organizations table? See here, New York is there for Acme. So instead of New York, I want to update Boston. So you go to here, write your query. This is your query. Okay. Then perform this operation, go. Khalas, now go to your organizations and see the address is changed. Boston. Before it was New York. Right? So update operation, like that you can do the delete operation. I don't want to delete now because already we inserted. So this command, you copy this one or type this command here in the SQL. Okay, so here you can write your commands and click go. Right, then so deleting the data from the table. Suppose you want to delete the table itself, this is your command, drop table. Which table name? So this is the one. So now what is the tip is, instead of typing one by one command, you can create this file .sql like this. See, I kept all these commands here. Now see here, I have visitor, create table visitor, create table organization, visits, insert data, update data, save it as an SQL file. Okay, so update also I will put if you want. Okay, this one. Okay, go here. This one. And while saving, save as file name. Give some file name. Like I will give TOURIST.SQL, structured query language. This is not a text file. Okay, this is a so I will store lecture 9. Okay, so in the lecture 9 I will store. See, now this is easy. With this file, if you have, you can load that file and automatically you can perform the operation fastly. So just select that file, upload that file, run the file, then you can create in one attempt. Okay, so that is one operation, so you can perform. Save. Okay, students, see here like this, export or import. The data you can import, the data you can export. So what data you want to import, you can select the file, like an SQL file which I do, isn't it? The file which I created just now, that file you can choose. When you click that file, automatically these tables with the data will be created. So that is a use of this one. Where is that? Okay. Now, khalas, now the end of lecture. So here we use the engines. MySQL supports multiple engines to store your data. See here, the engine name is this one, MyISAM. Okay, so by default, this MySQL is giving you some engines to store the data so that it is possible to migrate a table to different version of the database. So these are the names, MyISAM, InnoDB. Okay, you don't need to worry about this, but you should know these names. What is these names? Why we use this one? So that means our tables are stored in this engine, isn't it? See here, whenever you see the script here, when you see the script, where to show? Okay, 1 second, I will show here. See. Okay, SQL. Okay, if I select this one, okay. Now I think so the database engine name also we can give here. It's not coming here. I want to view the query. Where is the information I want to show you? I will show when it comes. Okay, that InnoDB or MySam, we use that one, that I will show later. Okay, so these are the names of the engines that we use to store the data. Then see here it is showing show this one. Okay, fine. I will type this command here. Can you see now? If I type this command show create table visits /g, yani which engine? See, this is the name of the engine, InnoDB. Okay, like that you will have MyISAM. These are the different names. And you want to change the engine name, you can give this one. Alter table visits engine is equal to MyISAM you can give. Right? So like this, these are the names of the engines. See, InnoDB, MySam, okay, and for which versions it is supported, what options are there, these options are there. Okay, so these will support your all operations. Okay, so this is the names of the default engines. So optimization of your data, how you can do is you can create index, okay, store the data by giving some sizes, id how much size, okay, name how much size. If you do like that, your data will be optimized. It will not get corrected, it will not get hanged. Okay, and use the appropriate data types like character to store only small amount of data. If you have big amount of data, use text, okay, to store the big amount of data. Okay, now see, primary keys always use integer data type. So these are some rules or tips to work your tables faster, retrieve the data faster. Go for indexing. In introduction to database you have seen. So these are all options will come at the time of creating the database. Here when you create the table, whenever you create the table like this, see here index. When you select this index, then that key will act as an index key, and whenever you try to write select star from table name where that id is equal to, then the data will come faster. Why? Because you created the index on that table. So indexing is the option. So for small database you don't need, but for the big database, if you have huge amount of data, we can use indexes. Okay, so indexes it will perform, it will speed up your process when you have conditions like where, order by. These type of conditions are there in your query, SQL query, the data will come faster if you create index, right? So performance of the query, use joins like this. So poorly designed queries will result in the low performance. So your query should be optimized. You can use this command explain. So for example, see, I will write this command, copy this. Jurist dot table organizations, I think. Yeah, wait. Organizations. Organizations. Okay. Now how the query is performing, in how much time the data is getting, this command called explain, it will tell you. See, this is the table it is showing you. This is advanced level, this one. Okay, in how much time, which version, what is the joins you are using, that things you will see with the help of this explain command. So this is used, database administrators will use this command. Okay, so let's do this here. So you are using this one, joins in that query, primary key is there. So all this information you will get. This in the database major, you will study more about that. Okay, so this is the short lecture about the MySQL, how to create database, how to insert, update, delete the data from your databases. Okay, I hope you understood. If you have any queries, you ask me.